Let's make a bouquet and talk about branding. So your brand identity might be as carefully curated as these flowers are. The first selection process is choosing which flowers to include and which ones not to. You probably had that done a long time ago, what words to use, what adjectives, what descriptors, and what not to. Now this is a particularly nice collection. I've picked greens and yellows. I've got a lot of blooms here. They're going to bloom, so I'm excited to see what those turn out like. And a brand identity system with the right structural system should also have a nice little bit of potential for you to grow into. Now, it happens oftentimes is we get these initial setups looking really good and we spend a lot of time on them, but then people come along and they add new things, new messages, new words, new flowers, new colors, and it starts to get messy or overcrowded really quickly. Now, it can be nice to have a little bit of trial and error before we build anything, before we commit to anything. If I put things in and pull things away before the final decisions are made, then I can see what elements I'm working with and what's ultimately going to make for a really nice bouquet. And what a lot of people forget to tell you in brand building and bouquet building is pruning. And pruning is just as important as selecting the initial flowers, the initial design, concepts, verbiage, and everything else. In fact, one could argue that pruning is more than half the battle. You see, when we prune, we're not destroying something beautiful. We're making space for it to have more beauty or to have more effectiveness in what we're trying to use it for. It helps us pull out dead spots or get rid of things that aren't working and ultimately build something that's more effective for our brand or our vase. The best designers can see what they're building, know what is going to be included and what isn't going to be included, and have an idea of what to prune in order to keep your messaging strong and poignant. And that way, when you spend time building something that's beautiful, something that's built to last and targeted for your audience, it ultimately becomes a beautiful bouquet and the distractions get out of the way.